I know it's been so long, but I hope you all are doing well. I've just been, growing a baby bump. There has been lots of changes in my life. We moved into our first new home, got new lighting, thanks to my sister Amy. My daughter started kindergarten, which was such a big deal for me because I'm used to being with her all day, and now she's in kindergarten all day, and I just sometimes don't know what to do without her. But she has transitioned with all the changes. My daughter has taken them really well, thank God, thankfully. And so I've just been so busy, and it's just been impossible to sit down and film with all the changes. And yeah, kind of feel awkward talking to the camera right now because I just feel like it's been forever. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what I went through in my not so lovely first trimester. I am 31 weeks in a few days now. Next Wednesday, it's Saturday now, right now. Next Wednesday, I will be 32 weeks. And I'm already in my third trimester. So I just wanted to put parts of what I went through in my trimesters before I pop this baby out. And yeah, I just have lots of ideas that I want to film and get out and just get back into the swing of filming. This is baby number 2, and I am expected to be due sometime in the beginning of January. My daughter, she's 5 right now. She'll turn 6 on Thanksgiving Day, so by the time the baby is born, they'll probably be about 6 years apart. They will be 6 years apart. And I'm just kind of nervous about the gap, and I'm really close to my siblings, and I want the same thing for my children, and I'm sure they will. My daughter already loves on this baby, and yeah, we're just so happy and excited, and we cannot wait to meet the baby. Yeah, I don't know if I want to reveal what I'm having in this video. Maybe in my second trimester recap, I will reveal to you what I'm having, because that is when I found out the gender of the baby. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that for the second part of the video. You're gonna hear me compare it a lot to my first pregnancy with my daughter Mia, because they were so different. So this is how it all began. It was springtime. It was in the middle of springtime. I just started not wanting to get up out of bed. I would feel fatigued. I would feel tired, just not motivated and encouraged to get up and get ready and film. And the only thing I would do is literally just get up, get my daughter ready, feed her breakfast, take her to school because she was going to pre-K at that time, half day. I would drop my daughter off at school, come back home, and go straight to bed. I don't know what was happening to me. I knew it was very unlike me. I started feeling nauseous all the time, and I was hit with horrible morning sickness, and I thought, okay, maybe because the season's changing, I'm just getting sick. But this might be a little TMI, but all of a sudden my boobs started to grow, and they felt so sore. And my husband kept telling me, you're pregnant, and I just didn't want to believe it. I was just in denial about it because I've been disappointed in the past, when you're trying and then you just start your monthly cycle. It's a little heartbreaking. But so yeah, I was just in denial. I didn't believe it. My monthly cycle was a little weird too, so I just didn't know what to think of it. I just didn't know. I just didn't want to be so sure and get excited. My husband was also experiencing symptoms. He was nauseous, feeling tired, and just mainly felt nauseous. And I've heard that some husbands do feel their pregnant wife's symptoms and that they could feel it together. And so yeah, I was feeling nauseous, he was feeling nauseous. So one day I just felt so nauseous like no other, and I decided to take a pregnancy test. And we all have a pregnancy test in our bathroom drawers. We all have our backups. And I did the test with Clear Blue. It's the one that tells you whether you're pregnant or not pregnant, and if you're pregnant, it tells you how many weeks you're in, and so I went ahead and did my thing, and I waited, and it felt like the longest wait in my life. I was so anxious, like just popped up and said I was pregnant, and I just couldn't believe it. I was so happy, and I don't know. I just obviously was happy, scared, and I just didn't know what to think. I was like speechless. I was speechless. And I got a little emotional too, so I walked out into the living room and I just kind of handed it to my husband, and he was like, he just didn't like the fact that I took the pregnancy test without letting him know first, but I just wanted to surprise him, and he was surprised. He was very happy, and we were just very happy, and the next thing was to tell our little baby girl that she's going to be a big sister and tell our families. But we went ahead and told our daughter like right away that she was going to be a big sister, and it kind of did not stick with her. Like, she would forget that she was going to be a big sister. She just didn't understand that mommy was pregnant, that there was a baby inside of me. She just doesn't understand that stuff. And then, so she didn't like tell family members or anything because I didn't get to tell my family until I was like 12 weeks or 13 weeks pregnant. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the baby's okay and fine and healthy, and I just wanted to be confident in sharing that news with our loved ones. Even though I was feeling nauseous, I just couldn't stand the smell of grease and like chicken and butter cooking. Like, that smell would make me so sick and nauseous. But yeah, I was just really ever in the mood to put on makeup, and if I did make the effort, it was mostly minimalistic. I just wanted to be in my own natural skin, not put on any makeup, and I just didn't want to be bothered with all of that social media stuff. I did stay away from like mostly all of my social media apps, and just just enjoy my pregnancy and my family and all of the changes that we were going through also. So although I felt very nauseous, thankfully I was able to hold in most of my food in my belly. I think there was like one time or two times that I threw up after dinner, and that was it. And this is really gross, but I would throw up bile every single morning for that whole first trimester. I don't know why, but it was just happened after I would brush my teeth, and I would just couldn't help it and gag and throw up bile, and it was yellowish bile that I would throw up, and it's just, I don't know why I felt like I needed to describe it. It sounds gross enough. Even though I would eat the previous night before, just no food has come out with throwing up bile. But yeah, it was just bile, and it was disgusting. It tasted bitter too, and I threw that up for the whole first trimester. And yeah, even though my nausea was pretty worse than my first pregnancy, I didn't want to take any medications, and I told my doctor about it, and she actually gave me a little sample of this Disolix. I don't know what it's called. I can't even pronounce the name. But actually, Kim Kardashian advertised it on her Instagram. So that was what the doctor recommended me. And I took like one pill. And they're very, very tiny. And I felt so guilty after taking it. And plus, there's so many rules to like when you take one and then when you take the second one. And then how many. I just can't do that stuff. And I don't like taking pills anyway. I like doing things the most natural way possible. So what I did do to help with my nausea is I always had freshly squeezed orange juice and lemon juice and ginger. Those helped me so much. I was already juicing at that time, so I thought, you know what, why don't I just start juicing more oranges and lemon with ginger, and that's what I had. I would have them separately, or sometimes I would just blend them all together. So as far as cravings, I craved lots of Lebanese food, and fresh salads like tabbouleh and fattoush. And they are Lebanese salad dishes. And I was craving them a lot, and I was eating them a lot, and it just made me feel better too with my nausea. So yeah, that's what I would crave. And I also craved spicy peanuts and strawberry sour punch. What were they called? Strawberry sour punch straws. I love talking about it. It just makes my mouth watery. I still love them. I still eat them. So right at the point of me being pregnant, we were getting into Ramadan, and I wanted to fast. I wanted to fast because I just wanted to fast that year, and I wasn't able to. If you read my blog, I also said that I wasn't able to fast, and I just didn't want to share that I was pregnant yet before all the changes happened. And if you read it, you knew, you saw that I put that I want to learn how to make ملوخية, ملفوف, ورق عنب, مقلوبة, and just all these foods that I was craving and that I wanted to cook, that I wanted to learn how to cook during Ramadan, but I wasn't able to. I think I just learned how to cook ملوخية, and that was it. And thank God for Lebanese restaurants, because I was really craving Lebanese food. That's all I was craving, is Lebanese food. And that's what I craved with my first pregnancy too, was Lebanese food. Okay, now getting into the weight department, I did not gain that much weight in my first trimester. I started off as 105. I gained about 2 to 3 pounds in that first trimester, and I could start feeling my pants fitting me tight, and yeah, mainly my jeans, because I wear lots of skinny jeans, and they started to feel tight. So, and also my boobs, they grew so much. I had to buy me some new bras, but I did not buy new regular bras. I started buying nursing bras, and yeah, they were actually very comfortable. I love nursing bras. They're so comfortable and convenient for these inflating boobs. So I'm not sure how to start off saying this, but I did go through some quite of anxiety and worrisome. I was just had this anxiety because of my first because of my first pregnancy with Mia. I did not have a very happy pregnancy with my firstborn. It was very hard. I had to go to a high-risk specialist doctor every week to check on her, because I had a 2-vessel cord and she wasn't growing accordingly with her gestation. So yeah, that was pretty hard. They also found a murmur in her heart. They could hear a murmur, and eventually she did come out with a hole in her heart. She was diagnosed with VSD, which stands for ventricular defect. No, ventricular septal defect. And that was pretty tough. It was hard. So I had a lot of anxiety with this one. I was just worried about having the same problem again, and what if this baby has another heart defect? But I just felt like the only thing that helped me with that is having faith and praying to God and listening to the surahs and reading the Quran, and getting that reassurance from my doctor. I did have an ultrasound, and she just didn't seem that worried as I was worried. Just all of my appointments with ultrasound and hearing the baby's heartbeat, they're like, yeah, everything's great, and so I just took it as is. But then I'd go home, and then my mind, I would just start thinking, well, what if, God forbid. So yeah, I would just have these negative mental thoughts, and I regret it. I just wish I wasn't that way, but but it was just kind of hard not to, just because of what I went through with my first pregnancy. And plus at the time, I was very young. I was 17 when I got pregnant, and I had her at 18. So I was very young too. And now I feel much more confident, and I feel much more developed, and I've matured way more than from when I was 18. I'm like 24 now, so to get me out of that funk of like just having these anxieties and worrying about the baby, I try to relax and do lots of yoga. Yoga helped me a lot just to kind of resonate with myself and connect with the baby, and just breathing is very important. So yeah, that's what I did. Moving on. So even though we were trying and I got pregnant, I was not on prenatal vitamins. So when I found out that I was pregnant, I made sure to quickly jump on prenatal vitamins. And I don't feel that bad for not being on prenatal vitamins because I was juicing at that time. I juiced lots of vegetables and fruits, and I had lots of smoothies, and I just got into smoothing. I just got into juicing. I loved it. And it just, at that time, I also had some skincare problems, and I just wanted to be healthy from like the inside out, so I just got into the whole thing of juicing. But when I found out I was pregnant, I made sure to jump on prenatal vitamins, and I got on the Nature Made Prenatal Multi DHA. The light is so bright, but it looks like this. Oh, here. Better? No? Okay. But it's the Nature Made Prenatal Multi plus DHA, and I actually like it. I have gagged just because of how big the pill is. I'm not used to taking big horse pills like that. So yeah, I get no aftertaste after taking this, and I do take it along with food. Let me show you what the pill looks like. Okay, so this is the size of it. But I got it at Kroger's. It was on a deal, 2 for some price that I thought was a good deal. And yeah, I really, really like it. I'm already on my second bottle, and I'm like halfway done with it. And I don't know if I should try other prenatal vitamins or just take this, or just buy another one of this, because I'm already in my 3rd trimester. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, I just feel like I pumped up a lot. Do I look different a little? Do I look pregnant? Do I have that pregnant face? I feel like I do have that pregnant face. I plumped up a lot. My hair is so long. Like, I need to get a haircut ASAP. It's so long. I'm planning on cutting it and also dyeing it. And yeah. My nails grow so fast. I have to like clip them at least every 4 to 5 days. I have to clip my nails because I can't stand long nails. But they grow so fast ever since I got pregnant. They've been growing super fast. So my skin in this pregnancy has not been the best, and same thing with my first pregnancy. My skin was not the best. I broke out a lot on my chin, and I would also pick at my chin a lot, so that didn't help it. And with this pregnancy, before I even got pregnant, I was already having skin issues anyway. But when I break out here on my cheeks and my chin. And I have a habit of picking. I'm a picker, but my skin has gotten better. I have been using some skincare treatments. I've been using Neutrogena, the Rapid Clear, and I want to make a video about that because I feel like it's truly helped with clearing my acne. So that will be in a different video, but yeah, my skin has not been the best. I have been taking care of my skin way better, and I've committed to this skincare routine that it just really changed my skin. And even with being pregnant and taking this vitamin, I just feel like my hair is just on point, And my skin, even though I have a little bit of breakouts, when you're pregnant, you really do glow. You just have that natural glow. So this is it. I hope I wasn't too jumbled up in this video. I felt like I was a little here and there, but I hope you kept up with me. And I'm gonna show you a shot of my baby bump. So this is my baby bump. Front, side, and again, I'm around 31 weeks pregnant. Honestly, from the beginning of my pregnancy till now, all I want to do is wear dresses. I just want to wear these comfy dresses, midi dresses. I've become such a big fan of midi dresses, and that's all I want to wear now. And this dress right now, it's one of my favorite dresses to wear, and I just love it. I love the flexibility of it, the colors of it. I got this dress from TJ Maxx, and I love it. And I love how it has this the split at the end. I'm stepping on my couch pillow right now. To all of the pregnant mommies watching, I hope you have a healthy and happy pregnancy. And to everyone else, thank you for watching. As always, I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. I just started for the pre-K. My husband's calling. Hello? I already don't know how to freaking talk. I can't talk right.